Hello guys, my name is Abida Nife, an instructor at SQI College of ICT. I'm making this video in order to break down JavaScript, and I understand that JavaScript will give a lot of people problems, especially logic generally. So I'm making this video to make it so easy for us to handle. One, two, also to give you a bit of what our students at SQI enjoy. So before you watching this video, make sure you have good knowledge of HTML and CSS. If you don't, go to WTLE schools. Check HTML and CSS. Then when you are done, come back to watch this video to understand JavaScript. Good. Let's save this page. I'm saving this page as variable.html. Variable.html, and in this series we'll be covering variable declaration. We'll be covering our output command, data types, functions, operators. Then we'll be covering if statements. Then we'll be looking at the loop, the for loop, the while loop, and so we'll be giving you, I'm making videos on this too. And let's start variable declaration. If I want this code on the browser, let me load this page on the browser. I have this. So I want to start writing JavaScript. Naturally, my browser assumes our code is HTML code. So you have to find a way of communicating the browser. The C or browser come up. This code, this set of codes, they are not HTML, but I want to start writing JavaScript code. So you have to find ways of telling your browser that the codes are not HTML code, but they are JavaScript. And you want to start writing JavaScript code. To do that, you open what's called script tag. So your browser now knows that any code within the script tag, that is, the script tag ends here and it starts here and it ends here. So your browser knows that any code within this place is a JavaScript code and not HTML code. Now, let's pick the first topic. We have a variable declaration. What do we mean by variable declaration? What does it mean? Let's look at it together. This is in mathematics. When you have a question like if Stephen is 10 years older than maybe Joy, and Joy's age is 2, then how old is Stephen? So this is a question, this is what problem, and one of the first things you do here is you do something like this. Let's Joy's age be x. So in that, like, whenever you check the value of x, it's always with Joy's age. This helps so that you don't start using this Joy's age every time. You just simply call on x. It's also easier to manipulate and things like that. That's how we are doing with variable declaration. You are creating something whereby you are going to store a value inside that, and you are creating a container. This x is like a container that stores the value of Joy's age. That's what we are doing with variable declaration. Create a container and store value inside the container. As simple as that. Okay, in another way, create a box. Put value inside that box. So to create a variable in JavaScript, you do something like this. Variable, I say number equals to 7. Variable number equals to 7. Whenever we have what we call keywords in JavaScript, keywords are words with predefined meaning. That is, whenever JavaScript sees this code, whenever JavaScript sees these keywords, any of these keywords, it knows that they have predefined meaning. They have what they are meant to do. One of the keywords is var, the var keyword. It is used to declare a variable. It is used to create a container. So whenever JavaScript sees this var, it knows that you are trying to create a variable. In other words, you are trying to create a container whereby you store value inside that container. var means that you are telling JavaScript, I'm about to create a box. Then this number is the label of the box, while this 7 is the value inside that box. Is this straightforward? Okay, I come again. VAR, you are telling JavaScript that I want to create a box. This number is the label on the box, right? This 7 is the value inside that box. Good. Having gotten that, you know that the label on your box should be able to explain the value inside that box. Let me put it this way. Let's assume I have a box and I label it toy. Then I put crates of eggs inside that toy. Anybody can come and kick the box because the person will assume I have toy inside it, not knowing that I actually have a crate of egg. Do you understand it? So it's good when you make your variable name, that's the label on your box, to be able to explain the value inside that box. Now you have variable number equals to 7. Anybody that says this thing knows that, okay, you have a number inside the box. So whenever you call on number, if I do something like you, we still talk about our output commands later, but let me use one of the output commands now. Output commands are what you use to display information to your users, what you use to output a result. So we talk about it later, but we start using one immediately, that is alert. If I do something like this, alert number, that is alert, that show me the value inside this number, show me the value inside box called number. Let's go to the browser and see how that works. Good. The alert will help you to create a dialog box, and we ask it to alert number. So, and since number has 7 inside it, we see the value inside the box. Do you understand it? So one of the rules that governs variable declaration is this: a variable should not start with a number 1. A variable can start with an underscore or dollar sign, dollar sign, good, but should not start with special characters. You should not start with special characters. A variable should start with either dollar, underscore, or letters like this. Good. A variable, you can't name, you can't give keyword as a name to a variable. For instance, as I said, var is a keyword. That is what they have predefined meaning, what they are meant to do. So you can't say variable var. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like so. You don't name a variable keyword. You don't use keywords in naming variables. So variable number equals to 7, then you say alert number. So then variable names don't have spaces between them. Like here, maybe I have a number of students. No, it doesn't work like that too. Number of students, they don't have spaces between them, but they can have underscore number of students. A variable can also have number, but it must not start with a number. You can have variable number 1, but there must never be space between the number and the 1. Number 1, you can have number underscore 1. Okay, so those are the rules that govern variable declaration. I hope with this video I'm able to explain what variable declaration means to us. Thank you very much. Join us in the next video.